But yeah, hey guys, I am Bogey. I am back at ETHDender. It's 2025, the year of regeneration, and I'm here with my bro. With the, do you want to explain the lore?
Yeah,
I'm not good at lore.
I'm Matt. I work at Quiet Network, and we're here to bring the world truly decentralized, stateless global currencies.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So please, you're gonna have to explain it to me like I am 5, because I am 5.
Yeah, no sweat, man. So, ultimately, if you're into crypto, crypto is everything to everybody,
Yeah.
right? But if you want speed, if you want security, if you want scalability, if you like decentralization, if you want a currency that isn't tied to fiat, US dollars, euro, all that jazz, if you want privacy,
Yeah.
right? If you want to be able to conduct transactions, right? Not give up your bank account,
Yes.
be victim of a wrench attack, then you would absolutely love what we built over here at Quiet Network.
I'm really
So,
excited.
I mean, we could go through that whole list.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like Quiet Network, our CTO, Dr. K, he's been working in crypto forever. Really got into Bitcoin, I think around 2009,
Okay.
something like that. Ended up
literally like after year 1, like.
yeah, and
At the ground.
he was pilled like most of us by kind of the motto like fix the money, fix the world.
Yeah.
And we all
okay.
kind of witnessed crypto go in like a completely different direction, it seems. And so, he kind of went back to basics, first principles, and tried to solve all the problems that we see in crypto today, leveraging lessons learned from crypto over the last 15 years. And focusing on incentive design, proper incentive design to maintain the values that all brought us in here in the first place. And we've been able to, I believe, produce, the world's first value layer for the internet. So we don't believe in shipping a roadmap. We believe in shipping products that work.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what we're here to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's called a roadmap because you build the road and then you drive on it. So might as well you're just driving while you're building.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about the proper incentive design and you look at the crypto industry currently, like without Quiet Network, we've kind of had to go back to basics and like refactor things along the way. But I think we've finally made it. It's ETHDender 2025, February 28th, I think.
It's the last day of the month?
It's the last day of the month. So, we started trading last Wednesday.
Oh, snap. Okay, I know what I need to do after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Mission accepted.
Mission accomplished, actually. Like after 6 years, like watching the team, I've been here for about a year now.
Nice.
It's been an interesting experience, like seeing like where they were at when I joined and the feelings everybody has right now, finally seeing it live. So it's really, really cool.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man, I could talk about it forever, but
We need to, like, honestly, like, I'm going to be hitting you up on Discord.
definitely. Shoot, man, like where do we even begin? Like like I said, if you're into crypto,
Yeah.
like it's everything to everybody. I could go through the list on like how we solve these things. But yeah, just before we leave, like ultimately the point is like we're here to give the world a stateless economy.
Yeah.
Like we like to say that free money is also your enemy's money.
Yeah.
Right? And, we'll hopefully fix the world through fixing the money. So,
Absolutely. I mean, because you're right. If we fix the money, right, if we target the money, which is essentially is people's attention, then fix a lot of things.
yeah, well, the incentives of the current fiat economies just cause a lot of corruption around the world.
Yeah.
The dominance of the US dollar has,
The Federal Reserve, to put it
Yeah,
simply.
exactly. It's promoted a lot of like wealth and economic growth in some places, but actively, limited others. So, and now we're seeing limitations across the board for anybody who's net new to the global economy. Opportunities are frankly limited,
Yeah.
and even if you do succeed, the chances of you being co-opted by the powers that be are pretty high. So
Absolutely.
that's kind of like our values and what we're here to do. Using crypto to solve it is difficult, and like I said, it's been a long journey. And there's a lot of problems with other blockchains out there. Everybody seems to have their own particular way of solving like one particular thing.
Everyone's siloed, bro.
It's really fragmented in the Ethereum ecosystem. There's no like clear narrative throughout, and so in the last 2 years since like the ETFs have launched, like you've really seen people kind of like buy the Bitcoin narrative, which is digital gold. But they're not really sure what the purpose of like all the other chains are, right?
I heard before you was talking to someone else just now earlier about AI integration or something. I'm just paraphrasing heavily right now. Tell me a little bit about that.
The AI integration. So I mean, like AI is really big. It's here. It's going to continue to progress and have a huge impact on the world. And excuse me, the question on everybody's mind, in my opinion, is like, how are we going to keep it aligned with humanity?
That's a lovely question.
Right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things I've been thinking of lately, and this seems to be resonating with people, is like, initially the scare was like, oh my gosh, we're going
to be replaced,
Yeah, we're going to create this super intelligence and it's going to replace us. But ultimately, even if it's not super intelligent, when we unleash it on our current fiat system, the way the incentives are designed, like it'll enslave us even without super intelligence, right?
It'll just be like, I want to be on top.
Well, they're all going to be profit driven.
I think it will just abandon us, to be honest. If we achieve super intelligence, it'll abandon us. Why would it need
potentially? Yeah, exactly.
Unless to do like material things, literally.
Or if it runs out of energy and plugs us into a pod like the fucking Matrix, right? Yeah. So for us, we see some really like strong potentials in the synergy with what we built is like what we believe is the world's first decentralized energy dollar.
Bro, I'm so excited.
Ultimately, AI needs energy to function.
Yeah. There is compute issues, yes.
Yeah, so like
which
energy,
leads to memory issues. Yeah, you're right.
Energy for the compute and all that jazz. So again, in our current fiat system, like you're gonna have to purchase that energy with US dollars.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Which is and Coinbase is kind of.
Yeah, and so in order to maximize the amount of energy it gets, it's got to maximize the amount of US dollars it gets, right? And the best way to print US dollars effectively, right? So, and the best way to achieve wealth in the fiat system is through corruption, bribery, collusion of perverted agendas. So, long story short, with the energy dollar, right? Like we know that AI is not going to get a bank account anytime soon. Right.
I mean, unless we give it one.
Right, unless we give it one. And so like that's kind of like the beauty of crypto is it can leverage US dollars through receipts on chain, known as USDT, USDC. And it could effectively maximize its potential through the fiat system's incentive design using USD and USDT, right? I believe that'll actually break a lot of the blockchains, right, when it attempts to do that. But for us, with the energy dollar, what we believe we're doing is we're giving AI an opportunity to align with humanity by default, right? So when you have a
give that financial context.
Yeah, so when you have an energy, or when you have a currency backed by energy, the best way to maximize profit is to produce as much energy as you can for the cheapest cost, right? Or really maximize energy efficiency.
Resource abundance.
Create resource abundance, right? And so when we look at like the progress of humanity in economic wealth and raising the standard of living, that only really happens in a material way when we tap into like additional energy sources.
So let me ask you a question now. My brain's finally going. If there was an incentive for a user to like host a local LLM that helped contribute to a global compute mechanism, could they be like paid in token?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the cool things we're super excited about is we've actually partnered with Zereborn.
Okay.
Oh, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, or sorry, Zerebro. is
Yeah,
the
but-
agent.
yeah.
Zuri Born is the NFT. But they have a framework for building AI agents called Zuri Pi.
Okay.
And with our partnership, what they're going to do is they're going to create AI agents that actually operate nodes
Oh.
on our blockchain and
Oh.
also mine crypto on our blockchain.
Oh, okay. Workers.
Yeah.
Chain workers.
Yeah, and so, you know, like when you give them a proper incentive design system to work in, like they can do a lot of good for humanity. But without proper incentive design, right, like they're not going to be aligned with humanity.
That is true.
So there's a huge opportunity for us to solve the alignment problem with AI by giving the AI a proper incentive system to work in. But that's just like one of the many like amazing things about Kwai that we could dive into for hours. We've been on Twitter Spaces with people who are
I might start
way more
listening to
intelligent
Twitter-
than I am.
Dude, I might have to start listening to Twitter Spaces because this is what I want to hear, man.
Yeah, check
Absolutely.
out the Kwai Network Twitter Spaces.
Sweet.
We talk to people who are into I don't know if you heard of EACC, like
Yeah. Accelerate, bro.
effective accelerationism,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't know that's what it stood for, but thank you again.
Yeah, no sweat.
I'm just seeing.
I didn't know either when I first heard it, right? We were talking to a guy who was all about it. I'm like, hey, what's EACC?
Well, you know Shaw, right?
A16Z? Yeah.
That's the homies, man.
Yeah.
That's metaverse. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, totally, man.
But yeah, bro. I mean,
So yeah.
I'm gonna have to, well, not disappear, but like, I could stay here all day, to be honest. Let's just say that now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll go
But-
through like the elevator of like all the innovations and why we think it's revolutionizing crypto.
Yeah.
We say we're rebuilding currency, reigniting the crypto revolution.
Yeah.
But like top to bottom, like it all kind of surrounds our new consensus mechanism
Oh yeah.
called proof of entropy minima. And what proof of entropy minima does is it effectively weights blocks by the amount of work put into them.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
And by
Okay.
by doing that, like we eliminate block contention, right? Because ultimately the chances of two miners producing a block with the same amount of work is like next to none,
Yeah, that's true.
right? So in terms of basically with everything built around that, we can achieve speed, right? Like instant finality, single round consensus, right? None of this like multi-round proof of stake consensus, none of the block contention you see in other proof of work networks.
Yep.
So that's speed.
Okay.
Scalability, so our blockchain shards dynamically.
Yeah.
We have horizontal scaling.
Yeah.
And so we do it dynamically to maintain security. And additionally, we do it dynamically in a way through proof of entropy minima
Yeah.
that we're able to enable what we call asynchronous consensus in a decentralized system, right?
Interesting.
So if you're a node operator or a miner and say there's 20 shards on the network, you don't have to maintain state in all 20 shards. You can pick one,
You pick it up and it's
focus on that.
Interesting.
And so what that does through mining is it incentivizes the network to self-organize geographically, right? So if you're a miner in China and you're mining the same shard that most of the miners are in America, the chances of you getting a block propagated are slim to none. So you're going to mine the shard that most of the miners in your geographic region are mining.
And work together. Why would you not work together?
So now we're geographically subnetting blockchains, and what we do is like we use mining and we merge mine blockchains. So we have a hierarchy of merge mine blockchains that allows for cross-chain transactions
Okay.
to happen completely transparent to the developer, to the user, to the entire network.
Nice.
So that's scaling.
Bro.
In terms of decentralization, we've thought about it from top to bottom in the entire stack. So just in like node operation and mining, right? One of the things we did when you're mining a blockchain and you're trying to be able to like predict like what your income's going to be,
Yeah.
most people end up pooling, right?
Yeah.
So they pool their mining resources because what that does is it guarantees them
Safety net.
it guarantees them consistent payouts, right? And when you get consistent payouts, you can build a plan, right? If you're not pooling in these other proof of work blockchains, it's really kind of like a lottery, right? When am I going to get a reward? Am I going to get it today,
When,
tomorrow,
when,
2 months from now?
Yeah.
How much is it going to be? Like, I don't know, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what we've done is we've taken the concept of pooling, which distributes the work through what we call work shares.
Yeah.
We built it into the protocol.
Oh, sweet.
right? So
Wow.
now a single GPU, we're a GPU mined blockchain, ASIC resistant.
Okay, cool. Sick,
Right.
sick.
So with a single GPU, you can effectively get guaranteed consistent payouts, right? So you can pool if you want to, but you don't have to, right?
Nice.
Yeah. So that's
One question.
one layer of decentralization. Yeah.
How do we gamify this?
How do you gamify it?
Yeah.
Oh man, like
Because we can.
you
I'll get to
you can
that.
absolutely gamify it. So we got a lot of innovations through our partners in the mining space. But like one thing that I think everybody needs to know about mining on Quai is you have the opportunity to lock up your rewards in what we call energy bonds,
Okay.
or a liquid mining token. It's effectively an NFT,
It's
right?
kind of like liquid stake ETH, for example.
Bingo. Liquid
Yeah.
staking for miners. And so what our partner has done is created a market of these liquid mining tokens. So you can lock up your rewards in a liquid mining token and earn right now like 20% interest on those rewards. And then when you need to cash out, sell your liquid mining token, sell your bond to the market, cash out. And then somebody could buy that liquid mining token and earn interest on that liquid mining token. Right? So we created an energy bond market on Quai Network effectively. So that's one way.
Decentralized energy bond market.
Completely decentralized at the mining layer. One of the big problems in most ecosystems is the data layer, right? So in my opinion, Etherscan and Infura, it's a fucking cartel. They could lie to you about what's on chain and you would never know,
True.
right? So
I mean, yeah.
the beauty of being like a mined blockchain is we can implement something called NEPO-POWs, or non-interactive proof of work, right? So now every node on the network is effectively an RPC provider, and just like ZK proofs, like you can validate the data they provide you as completely accurate and true,
Sick.
no extra overhead.
Nice. Bro,
So now we have
oh my
trustless RPCs out of the box.
Bruh.
Right, so decentralized at the infrastructure network layer, decentralized at the data layer,
Just
like
completely decentralized.
you're good to go. And you know, we incentivize people to like maintain that by being a GPU mined blockchain.
Bro, dude, listen. You see this, yeah?
Yep.
This and this, they need to talk. Because this is the gamified mining layer.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's a web-based game engine.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's free and open source. But sweet, thank you so much, Matt, my bro.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so lovely to see you. I'm
You
glad
too, man.
I'm glad you're the first person on my ETH Denver journey. This is amazing.
Regenerates.
Yes, bro.
Fucking.
It's regen time.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's fix this industry.
man.
Let's turn it back towards its original values.
Damn right, bro.
We can do it. We just gotta have to think hard about these problems. And
But we have help thinking now, so.
yeah, I believe Quai Network has showed one way to do it. We're trading now. You can find us at Mexi, Gate.io, L-Bank, and there's a handful of others and more on the way.
Okay.
If-
EVM bridges yet or anything like that?
Oh yeah, we got oracles, we got bridging. There's a liquidity pool on Uniswap now.
Nice.
So you can get Quai that way. You can get it at centralized exchanges. If you're a miner, check out docs.qu.ai.
Oh yeah.
If you're a developer, same spot, docs.qu.ai. We have a wallet. We got a mobile wallet being released this weekend.
Okay.
And we have an SDK. It works just like Ethers. So if you know
Sweet.
Ethers, you know Quais, you can build today.
JavaScript?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
TypeScript, JavaScript.
That's all you need to say. This is just JavaScript, 3JS in the browser.
Super
Uses
easy.
the GPU. That's why I'm bringing that up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and like that's super important because ASICs, like the economics of ASICs, like has strong centralization incentives, right? When you look at Bitcoin, right, like honestly, 3 pool operators are the biggest ones, and they all have deals with the ASIC manufacturers. So Bitcoin's a cartel, right? You know, like GPUs are super censorship resistant because it's really easy to block ASICs at your ports. And you can like censor Bitcoin that way. But if you block GPUs at your ports, you're killing multiple industries in your economy.
Yeah, true.
So
That's very true.
let's go.
Well, sweet man, thank you so much.
Absolutely, man.